Sir, you can continue, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, good evening, my dear students. You are all warm. Welcome to the wonderful session of the biological classes. Last class, what we have seen, really about what is my evolutionary aspects. Okay, what is my evolutions? What is the evidence of evolutions? Who stated the statements first? The term coined by name of the scientist Herbert Spencer. And also, what are the properties of populations? What are the evidences? Different types of evidences have been reported by the scientists. Evidences from taxonomy, connective link, physiology and biochemistry. That things also already we discussed: embryology, cytology, and genetics, paleontology, and that things also. The Lamarck genetical trees also already we discussed, from starting from the single cell to the multicellular animals. Before, in between, there is so many animals also. Intermediate formation also takes place. Okay, so the things also already saw it. And evidence of taxonomy, who first proposed the Corollas Linnaeus, already you know about that one. And how they classified, because the presence of similarity and dissimilarities. Okay, this is the taxonomical hierarchy. Okay, these things already we discussed. And evidence from connective links in between. There are so many animals. It's also connection between the one and each others. Okay, the things also we already saw it. And so this one is also another things. Okay, and the platypus is one of them. Oviparous as well as the mammalian characters. Both the characters present in it. That is also another special type of characteristics animals. Missing links. They, we may give an examples: archaeopteryx, lithographia. Okay, reptiles and bats. The connection between the reptiles and bats. Both the characters also present in it. Already you saw it. These things also. Okay. See, and then evidence of what is a biogeography. That things also already we saw it. Comparison between the two lands. One is called as Australia, another one is called as Galapagos Island. This is very, very important one. Okay, and also convergent. What is that? Evolution of Australian marsupial and placental mammal. This is also very, very important things, because it's originated from the which one So both are similar in nature, but slightly varied. Placental mammals is here. The Australian marsupial is also. Okay. See here, same things is also. Then we will pass on to the next one is the continuity of the evolution, the adaptive radiations. What is by adaptive? The process of evolution of different species in given geographic area. Okay. They adapt to each other, then only it can survive. Otherwise, they will not survive itself, because the favorable condition is there for their food or shelter or reproductions and also climate, so and so. These are all what is that? Adaptive radiations. See here, the process of evolution of different species in given geographic area, starting from a point and literally radiating to other areas of geography, that is habitats. Not only a particular area. The given area means it may be a different geographical habitat, otherwise called as. So radiation is nothing but the surrounding, isn't it? Okay. They divide into three: Darwin finches, Australian marsupials, and placental mammals. Already we saw it, the Darwin finches, and Australian marsupials. and placental mammals. These are the three things already we discussed or not? No, isn't it? Darwin finches already saw it. See here. So what is by Darwin finches? Darwin's finches. Galapagos Island. Darwin observed a small black bear later called Darwin finches. Why it is called as Darwin finches? It was identified by the name of the scientist called as what is a Darwin. That's why they have given us the name is called as Darwin finches. He realized that there were many variety of finches in the same island. Many varieties. Not only that, Darwin finches. Okay, all the varieties he came across evolved on the island itself. The island, there are so many, what is that, variety of birds present in it. They are all a collective called as finches. From the original seed-eating features, many other forms with the altered peak arose. That is very, very important. I already told you. Eating features, seed-eating, what is that? Birds, it has a special type of peak. Okay. At the same time, suppose if it is a insectivorous bird, it also has a different type of peaks. That is a information given by the Darwins. Okay. From the original seed-eating features, many other forms which alter peaks arose, enabling them to become insectivorous and vegetarian finches. This is the examples. This is an explanation of the Darwin finches. Okay, two different species is that. See here, see that there are so many. What is that? Finches are there. See the vegetarian tree finches. The large tree finches. See the diagrammatically represent the peak. Just observe the peak only. Okay, and small tree finches. The peak is very small compared to this one, but at the same time, the large tree finches are very strong in nature, isn't it? Woodpecker, tree finches, see that compared to these three. So this is a very long one and also strong in nature. And warbler finches, this is also another type. Okay, and cactus finches, small ground finches, medium ground finches, a large ground finches. These are all are present in the very in the island. Okay, these are the different types of categories. See here, tree finches, warbler finches, ground finches, and also the parrot peak, grasping peak, probing peak, and also skunk peak. They may be divided into 4 categories. According to the peak structure, they may be divided into 3 types. So suppose the parrot peak, they only eat the fruit eaters. Grasping pigs, they will eat the insects. Propping beaks, the cactus eaters, and cross-skunk beaks, the seed eaters. Here, there is evolutions. These are all are called as evolutionary aspect given by the, what is that, scientists. So these are all adaptive radiation. Adaptive means the depends upon your food sources. Okay, whether it may be fruits or insects or cactus or seed eater, according to their foods. Okay, the adaptation also possible. It created itself or genetically what is that, changed their peaks. That is very, very important things. See, this is also another, it is not clear. That's why I have chosen the previous one. Okay, so go to the next one. See, the next one is called as Australian marsupials. What is meant by marsupial? Any one of you else? What is meant by marsupials? See here, the marsupial or the group of mammals. Listen here, marsupial is nothing but a group of mammals commonly thought of as pouched mammals, like as a wallaby and kangaroo at left. They give live birth, but they do not have long gestation time like a placental mammals. That's why this type of animals are called as, what is that, marsupial. Once again, repeat for you. Marsupials are the group of mammals commonly thought of the pouched mammals. Which one? Wallaby and also kangaroo at the left. They give a live birth, but they do not have a long gestation time like a placental mammals. Okay, what is my Australian alien marsupials. See, a number of marsupials, each different from one the other, evolved from the ancestral stock. Ancestor means the, which one is the previous one, but all within the Australian island continent. A number of marsupial, each different from each other, evolved from the ancestral stock. Each one, there are so many animals. The number of marsupial also present in poached animals present in the islands, Australia. They are all are evolved from where it comes from their previous ancestor stock. Ancestor stock is nothing but the mother. Just imagine. Okay. So ancestor mother, otherwise called as, collectively called as ancestral stock, but all within the Australian island continent only. That is very, very important. All are happening in where, the Australia, because it is nothing but the island. There is no any, what is that, land process. It is covered by all the surrounded by which one, water only present in it. That is the reason. That's why it is called as island. Okay. Okay. See here, this is a marsupial radiations present in the Australia. What other things have we given here? Yes, just see it here. And Pandicoat is one of the marsupial radiations. And Koala, marsupial mole, and sugar, glider, okay, just like a squirrel, and also having a flying ability. And Tasmanian wolf, tiger cat, and banded anteater, marsupial rat, and kangaroo, wombat. So these are all are what is that? Marsupial radiations. Marsupial radiations is nothing but the, it may grow, it may live in any direction, 360 direction. That's why it is called as radiations. Okay, it may grow, it may live according to their adaptations, according to their adaptation, and also having a which one, pouched one. Okay, see here. When more than one adaptive radiation appeared to have occurred in an isolated geographical area, one can call this convergent evolutions. Suppose more than one adaptive radiations, some of them are flesh eating, some of them are fruit eating, like that, but they are all are considered getting which one, mammals. Okay, so see, the one adaptive radiations appear to have occurred in an isolated geographical area. Which one is isolated? Australia is isolated area, isn't it? Representing different habitat. That is very, very important. Different habitat means no, whatever it may be, whether it may be reproductive habits and hunting abilities, and also that shelter, all those things included. Okay, that's why that I given as a representing different habitat. One can call this convergent evolution. Okay, this is the very, very important one. See here. So these are the divergent, these are the convergent. The divergent evolution, the wolf is that, isn't it? How it will be, you will get it the dog in domestic dog. Okay, so the domestic dog is also, yeah, where will you get it? Get it from the common ancestor. This is the ancestor. Okay, the wolf is the ancestor. The wolf to fox, and the wolf to domestic dog. This is a divergent evolution. Convergent evolution, here see it, there is no winged common ancestor. There is no any birds, okay, but do not have the which one, wings, but at the same time, and evolutionary aspects, what happen, they can only travel, running only on the ground only, they will not fly. Such type of what is that? Ancestor is called as no winged common ancestor. From this one, evolution takes place. Ancestor 1, that is called as bird. And ancestor 2, the butterfly. Ancestor 3, that bat. But there are here also there is a difference. Is that here there is a bad feathers is also having. It is also having what is that? Nematobonic. Okay, nematophone. I think that yeah, it's also present in the air. Whatever here, this is just like a small what is that? Feathers. But here there is a what is that? There is a connection between the what is that? Skin is also present in it. This is another ancestor. These are all comes from where the non-winged common ancestor to winged one. That is the convergent. These are all different habitats. See that the bird is also a different habitat. It may eat the fruits or seeds or whatever it may be. What about this one? It's collecting the nectars. What about this one? They may eat the, what is that? Insects or fruits also. These are all are, what is that? Different habitat present in the same area. It's called as convergent evolutions. Okay. Okay. For the next one. And the next one is, third one is called as placental mammals. You know a little bit what is my placenta? What is my placenta? Otherwise called as umbilical cord. The connection between the mother and fetus, there is a small tube-like structure. Okay, during the development of which one, you know, fetus. The foods also survive through the which one, you know, the placental only, in the form of a, what is that? Blood. The nutritive substances, it is also derived from the mother blood and also transferred through the placental canal, or what is that? Placentals. So such type of animals are called as placental mammal. We are also a, what is that? Placental mammals, because we are also connected with our mother with the placenta. Okay, otherwise called as umbilical cord. Okay, see here, the placental mammals in Australia also exhibit adaptive radiation in evolving into variety of such placental mammals, each of which appears to be similar to the corresponding marsupial. So what are the things they have been reported here? They have been given as an examples of two things, is the placental wolf and the Tasmanian wolf marsupial. These are the two, or placental wolf, simply called as wolf, that's all. Okay, and Tasmanian wolf, that's all. Okay, both are connected with the which one in a placental, because it has a mammary gland also. That's why it comes under the heading known as placental mammals. Okay, it is also, these two things also present in Marina and the Australia Islands. Okay, this is also a important one. Okay, so you consider this one, already saw it. These are the placental mammals. These are the Australian marsupials. See here the structure. Okay, the next one. So here marsupial mammals, lenticales, just like what is that? Mouse. Marsupial mole, just like what is that? Rabbit, but it's not a rabbit, it's a different. Okay, sugar glider, see that squirrel-like structures. So deer mouse, see this is, it will not eat. Deer mouse, you know, it will not eat, drink water. Desert. Okay, eutherian mammals, these are all are considered eutherian mammal. Mole, flying squirrel, see here the difference between these two. See, these are the same, but you are having the flying ability. See, wompat, this is also another one, marsupial mammals. It also has it, what is that? Mammary gland. Okay, and Tasmanian devil, it is also another one. Kangaroo, already you know, but there is a pouch is there. Okay, see that woody hawk, and also Wolverine, and also Patagonian cavy. These are the things. You just note it down. These are the, see, these are all are considered. What are the marsupial mammals? Given examples. They may ask the question, the match the followings. Okay. So this is, I think it's not visible clearly, but try to understand. Okay. Evidence from the fossils. What is my fossils? You know what about? Fossils already you know what about. So what are the fossils evidence given here? You know, Archaeopteryx. Already you know, missing link between the reptile and birds. Reptilian characters and bad characters. Already we saw it, these things. Latimeria, connecting link between the cartilaginous and also bony fishes. Cartilaginous. What is my cartilages? People tell me what is my cartilages and also bone. What are the difference between these two?
So,
yeah.
So cartilage is, sir, they both are connective tissue, sir.
Okay.
Sir, but cartilage is softer than bone, sir.
Okay. Easily flexible, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Easily flexible, sir.
Okay. Bone is what about the chemical composition? Cartilages is very, very important. It's also so many times they were asked what are the chemical composition of cartilages? Cartilages bones, you know, just imagine it's chondroitin sulfate. Note it down. Cartilages bone is made up of chondroitin sulfate is a chemical composition. Bone already you know about calcium phosphate. Okay, you know the difference. But the cartilageous bones is also one of the connective tissues, but it can be easily flexible in nature. It will not easily broken, but bone it can easily broke. Okay, so these are the two things. Is that a peripatus, a connecting link between the annelids and also arthropoda and prototheria, euglena, evolution of horse. Okay, see here, Cocypus, Orocypus, Mesocypus, and Miocypus, Marycypus, Pilicocypus, Eucus. These are the different types of horses. Evolution of man, various stages described later. Already you know about there are 4 types majorly. Neothalic, that means Homo erectus, Homo sapiens. Okay, likewise. And next we'll pass on to the next one is the geological time scales. It is also very, very important. The geological time scale will be divided into 3 things. See here, the periods, era is the first one. It's a big one. Okay, periods. Period means you know about that. This year to this million year to this million years. And epoch. These are the mostly they ask the questions. What are the 3 things? Is the era. What are the eras? Is the Cenozoic, Mesozoic. These are the which one is on largest okay time periods or scales. Okay, periods quaternary, tertiary, and also Cretaceous, Jurassic, Triassic, Permian, and Carboniferous. So these are the periods. Okay, Jurassic mostly they ask the questions. Then which one of the following period? The Jurassic period. You know, so this is Jurassic period. Which era? Like that they may ask the question. Mesozoic era, very, very important. Cretaceous, which one is the angiosperm is very, very important. It is a golden period of angiosperm is called as, what is that? Cretaceous periods. Okay, ages and epochs, recent Paleostone, Pliocene, Miocene, Oligocene, Eocene, and Paleocene. These are all are called as epoch. Epoch means that you must note it down. That is last. There is a suffix is called a CENE is the suffix. Okay, Pliocene, Miocene, Oligocene, like that. Scene, like that, isn't it? Epoch. Okay, era and epoch. Mostly they ask the questions. Millions of years, 0.01 millions, 1.8 million, 5 million. See here, and 23, 34. These are all are given by the ages. Okay, see that. What are the some important events in the historic of life? This is very, very important. Mostly they are asked the questions which one Cretaceous. Okay, and also another one is called Jurassic. These are the 2 things is very, very important. Okay, particularly Cretaceans. These are 65 years, millions of years. Flowering plant, angiosperm appeared, dinosaurs and many group of organisms become extinct. Okay, see the Jurassic period, gymnosperm continues as a dominant plant. Dinosaurs, what is a dominant first bats. So you know about that. These 2 is very, very important. And Triassic, see here gymnosperm, what is a dominant landscape, first dinosaurs and mammals. Here is the evolution takes place. These are the 3 things mostly asked. And remaining things also, okay, just read it. But very important things is Cenozoic, what are the eras? Okay, Jurassic period, which era? Some Mesozoic era. Okay, angiosperm, same things is there. Okay, which era? This is also a Cretaceous era. So this is very, very important. Just note it down. See, Paleozoic. Paleozoic is, see here, diversifications of boniferous first amphibians dominant. This area, sometimes they ask a question, this one. Devonian periods. Okay, see that Paleozoic. Devonian is also a Paleozoic, what is that? Era. Precambrian era. These are all era. Okay, epochs. See here. So diversity of jaw of, what is that? Vertebrates. Colonization of the lands by plant and orthopters and Ongene, and also vascular plants. These are all are the Devonian period. Silurian periods. This is also very, very important. Okay, Silurian. Okay, you know about when the coal formation takes place, when the coal, which period they may ask questions. Okay, see here the oldest eukaryotic fossil. This is called as Precambrian fossils. When it arises, that area is called as what is that? Precambrian. So the coal is also obtained which era? That means Precambrian era. Like that, they may you have to identify it. Okay, and also see here first vertebrates, origin of most invertebrate phyla, diverse algae, also origin of first animals 700. See here the millions years ago. 1500 oldest eukaryotic fossils. 2500 the oxygen begins accumulating in atmosphere. Oxygen begins accumulating in atmosphere 2500 millions years ago. 3500 oldest defined fossils known as prokaryotes, oldest. Okay, so the last one is the 4600 years approximate origin of Earth. Here 4500 millions years, isn't it? 4.5 millions. See, these are the very, very important eras, epochs, and what are the periods, which animals is very dominant in nature. These are the, what is that, geological landscape. This is very, very important. See here, these are the three things is here: Cenozoic, Mesozoic, and Paleozoic. These are the three things. The first one is that one is called as what is the animals. Here the only the plant. Okay, see here, Bryobita is the first one. Okay, Bryobita, followed by, so what are the things here? Finally, which one is that? Flowering plant. Okay, these are all comes under the categories ferns, coniferous, cycades, NEET, and Snapsidae. Okay, these are all called as, what is that? See here, the genus is cycades, NEET comes under the Silatum types of plants, ancestors. See, these are the things. Okay, these are the development of the evolutionary aspect. That means the seedless plant, it may be the primitive plant into non-vascular plant into the vascular plant. Okay, and now flowering plant, where there is a flowering plant, there is these two are the flowering plant. Others also flower. It is produced or not? It is not produced, but they are all called. What is that? What is it? The thallus. These are all called as thallus. Why they are called as thallus, plant body? Because we cannot be able to differentiate which is stem, root. We cannot be able to differentiate. But in this category, flowering plant, which is stem, which is root, we can easily identify. This is the evolutionary aspect. Okay, this is a very, very important in plant evolution. See that? Okay, these are the another things. Era and Mesozoic and Paleozoic, Protozoic, Archean, and Hadeans periods already in our book. So millions of years already we discussed these things also. Key events: human evolves. Which one you know? The human evolves. Existence of dinosaur. Which periods? The Cretaceous periods. And these are the, what is that? Premium moss existent. Which of the moss means one of the plant. Okay. Invertebrate become a common. Invertebrate, when it comes under the headings of common in nature, you know, the 500 and below the species. The earliest lives. Okay, we are now living, you know, that the earliest lives was begins where, you know, this is after the 3,500 years after. So these are all comes to Precambrian. Okay, Precambrian. See, so these are the things. And then these are the animals. See, the animals development is zero starter, nothing else. But turtle is the first one because it is aquatic, isn't it? Followed by the lizards and the snakes and crocodile, bats, and mammals. This is the last one. So this is the development. So in between there are so many intermediates also. What is that? Present. They are all what is that? Extinct in each and every millions of years. See. So this is the final stage. Started from the, which one you know, the Big Bang theory. Evolution takes place in the starting, a great explosion. Okay. After that, what are the changes occurs in our lab up to this level? Finally, the gas formation takes place. After that gas formation, what are the microorganisms are started? There is a single cellular organs. After that, it may be developed into the, what is that? Gradually up to the mammals. Final stage is mammals. This is the pathway. Pathway means you know about the starting from the Earth. Galaxy, Milky Way, whatever it may be. From this one, from the sun to the mammals, how the living organism evolved itself. Okay, this is the pathway. See, this is another things. Just for examples, we'll see the next one. Okay, no need to this one. See, these are the another things also. Quaternary evolution of humans here. So from the lower to upper. Mammals diversity. The extinct dinosaur, first primates, likewise the first flowering plant, first birds, dinosaur diversity. This is called as archaeopteryx. In between, okay, mammals as well as reptiles. Okay, sorry, birds as well as the reptiles. These are the connection between. That's why they have given as a in between. Okay, likewise they have started from the earliest stage to the oldest one. Okay, see here, these are the animals present in our land. So nowadays, what happened? They are all extinct, not here. Okay, and also in research also going on. Okay, we'll pass on to the next one. Is very, very important things. What are the evidence of evolutions? What are the evidence? We will get it. Okay, how will you find out? This is evoluted one. Okay, see, they may be classified into many types. We will see one by one. First one is called as morphological evidence. What are the morphological physical characteristics? Homologous organs, they are all converted to divergent evolutions. And analog organs, that is called as convergent evolutions. They may ask the questions. Homologous organs also called as divergent evolution. Analog organ is also called convergent evolution. And the third one is called as vestigial organ. Okay, these are all are considered morphologically physical. That means physical body nature. Okay, morphological evidences. And second one is geological time and scale, paleontology evidence. Paleontology is nothing but the fossils. And third one is called as biochemical evidence. Biochemical, each and every plant and animal, they are having their own cell structure, isn't it? It is made up of what? For example, take an example of plant. Cell is made up of what? Plant cell is made up of what? Cellulose, isn't it? Fungi cell wall is made up of chitin. What about the algae? So many things is there. So many pectocellulose. Okay, like that. So morphological evidence, geological time and scale evidences, otherwise called as paleontological evidence. They may ask the questions. Paleontology evidence is also called as geological time and scale evidences. Biochemical evidences, and then embryological support for evolutions, evolution by natural selection, evolution by anthropogenic action. These are the evolutionary, support, evidence of evolutions. We will see one by one very deeply, just to note it down. This is very, very, very important. First one, we are going to discuss about the what is meant by homologous and analogous structures. Homologous means they are anatomically similar structures. They are having hand, isn't it? But at the same bird, it has wings. Okay, take an example of horse. It has which one? Front leg, isn't it? So these are all anatomically similar structure, although they perform different functions. What is the purpose of our hand? We can eat, we can throw, we can play, like that, isn't it? Similar to that one, suppose take an example of birds. It only for their flying process. At the same time, what about the horse? It can run. Our hand is not used for the running process. So once upon a time, when we were as a ancient ancestor, you can imagine as a we are all comes from where the monkey. Okay, once upon a time, monkey is also used both leg as well as the hand. Okay, they are result divergent evolution. Homology indicate the common ancestor. They are all common, but they are all divergent, different functions. This is very, very important. Analogous structures, they are anatomically different structure, although they perform similar functions. Here also, They are all a result of convergent or parallel evolutions. This is a different things. Is that very, very important thing. Homologous structure, but different function, but different structure and similar functions. Okay, we will see one by one. See examples: four limbs of bones of whales, bats, cheetahs, and humans. Thorns of bougainvillea and also tendrils of cucurbita. Forearms of human, wings of bats, flipper of whales. These are all, or what is that? Same, what is that? Organs, but different functions. Here, examples has given different functions, but sorry, different organs, but same functions. Here, eyes of octopus and mammals differ in their retinal position. Flippers of penguins and dolphins. Sweet potato is a root modification and potato stem modifications. Wings of butterfly and of bats, fins of fish, flipper of seals, and the blade of whales. These are all different functions. Sting of bees and scorpions. Okay. And hand of man and the trunk of elephants. And what is a chlorocogens cells? These are the examples. Okay. Peritoneum and the liver of the vertebrates. Leaves of the plant and the cladode of the what is a ruscus are also analog organs. They took alike and also to carry the on photosynthesis, but have different structures. Take an examples of opensia. So these are the what is that different. See here, the human, there is a what is that hand is there, but what is the purpose we are using? Only for the eating process. At the same time, see here the animals, cheetah, the friend, one used for the running purpose. The whale, fins used for the flying process. What about the bat? It is also a flying process. Okay, so these are the different things. The lizards, okay, for used for the climbing purpose. We also use for the climbing. So these are the different. Okay, see here. So this is comes from where, you know, the plant homologous organ. See here, the tan is also one of the axillary buds. It is very, very important. So many times they were asked. Okay. So bougainvillea as well as the cucurbita is one of the homologous organ. Which one is not a homologous organ? They may ask the question. Sometimes they may ask the question, which one is a homologous organs? They may ask the questions. Homologous structures, thorns and the tendril in plants. See here, the bougainvillea, there is a plant is that. Okay, here the axillary bud is modified in the form of thorn. What is the use of one? It may be product from the predators. Okay, at the same thing in cucurbita, there is an axillary bud is there. The axillary bud is modified in the form of tendrils. Okay, these are the two things is that. Same, what is that? This is protection, this one for the support. So both are, what is that? Same, what is that? Organs, but different functions. Okay, that is very, very important. See, morphological evidences already we discussed it. Okay, the see here, divergent evolutions, organ having similar embryonic origin and basic plant but different in their functions are known as a homologous organ. Example, the arms of the man, the leg of the horse, the wing of the bat, and the wings of the bat and the flipper of the seals have the same basic plan to develop, and but they are used for different works. Already I told you. Okay, this is the morphological evidences. They are all collectively called as divergent, same functions, but different organs. Isn't it or not? Which one, Pa? Organ having similar but different function. That is very, very important. At the same time, opposite is the different is that. Different function, but what is that? You note it down. This is very, very important. See the human. The arms used for what purpose? See here the horse leg, whale, turtle, frog, jumping process, birds, flying process with the feathers. These are the, what is that? Same origin, but different function is that. Each one it has a different function. This is only for swimming, running. This is walk and also using home, doing work. Turtle walking, frog jumping, birds flying. So these are the different functions, but same organ. Okay. So all of them possess a humerus in upper arms, radius and ulna. You know all about that? The upper arm, there is only one bone is that is called as humerus. The lower arms, sir, which one is? that is called as radius and ulna. It's a both arms is united with the which one here. In the forearms, carpal, in the wrist, metacarpal, in the palm and phalanges in the digit. Already you know the palm, it consists of the fingers and also having so many digits. How many bones present in it? How many bones is there totally? We are having the human being consists of how many bones in fetus? In fetus, how many bones are part? Anybody else? It is students. How many bones present in fetus? Anybody else? 300 bones. Okay, 300. After that, what will happen? 206. Okay, 206. It may be reduced. That means a joint or something else. Okay. They also show similarity in the agreement of the muscles and nerves and also show the same pattern of the embryonic development. This is very, very important one. Normally, these are the normal growth of the human beings. Not only that, all the animals also similar pattern, embryonic development. Okay, see that same things. Humus. This one is humus. The upper part, upper arms, biceps and triceps. This bone is called as humus. This is called as radius, and also another one is called as ulna. There are two bones connected with the which one humus. Carpals, in between there is a wrist, metacarpals in middle. And phalanges, these are the what is that fingers. It is also made up of more than one what is that bones. So similar to this, all of same structure in nature, but different what is that nature. This is the two. See here the ulna and radius, here also the ulna and radius. Same structure is there. See, human, cat, and whale, and also bat. These are the things is there. Okay. A homologous plant, already we saw it. That things. This is the homologous plants. This one is called as thorn. This one is called as tendril. This is used for the support. This is used for the predator and also precautions. Bougainvillea, note it down. This is very, very important. The bougainvillea thorn is a homologous organ produced from the axillary bud. It is also one of the axillary bud for the support. Okay, because it is what is the stem is a strengless one. That's why. Okay. Analogs organ, convergent evolution. See here, another one. Organ having similar function but different in the basic plan of the development are known as the analog organs. The wing of the insect and that bats are analog structures. The basic plan of the development is different but has a similar function of flying. Okay, the development is different but similar function for flying. Insect wing is an extension of the integument, whereas a bat wing is formed of bone covered with fleshy skin and feathers. This is very, very important. Compared to the insects, what happened, there is a segment is there, followed by the segment, there is a small, what is that, outlet is called as wings. It is a transparent. Another one is, what is that, opaque in nature. Two wings is present in it. The outer wall is there, what is a transparent one. Inner side is there is a, what is that, opaque. The bats also having the wings, but it's also what is that, formed by bones covered with the flesh. Okay, and skin and feathers also. The bats, just imagine the pneumatic bone is present in it. Inside there is a air is also filled. Then only it can easily fly from the land to atmosphere suddenly, just like a rocket. Okay, see, these are the plant opuntia and cactus. See here, this is the two plant is there. These are all are considered xerophyte. A stem is the modified to look like a leaf. Okay, stem is look like a leaf. What about the leaf? Leaf is modified in the form of thorns. Okay, and many may perform the functions of the leaf. They can do their photosynthesis. Which one? The stem is doing their functions of which one? Leaf. That's why it is called as what is that? Phylodode. A phylloxylode. Okay, so this is the one. See, the next one is the potato and sweet potato. Potato is a stem tuber and sweet potato is a root tubers. Already we saw it. Storage of food is the same function. Storage of it, both are storage in the food material. Here, which one the sweet potato, potato is a stem tuber. It is a modification of stem. Sweet potato is a root tuber. It is a modification of root. You know the difference between these two. But the function is storage of food. Okay, that is the things. See. And then we will pass on to the third one is called as vestigial organ. This is very, very important, my dear students. You must note it down very carefully and observe it. What are the types of vestigial organ present in your body? How many types? Okay, see that organ which are present reduced form. This is very, very important. We are having so many reduced formed organs, but they do not perform any function. There is no use, but present in our body, present as it is, there is no use of any function in the body, but correspond to the fully developed functional organ or related animal are called as vestigial organ. But they are fully developed. Take an example, say, all the monkeys, they are having tail, isn't it? Some of the monkeys, they do not have the tails. But once upon a time, we also have the tail bone. But nowadays, what happened, the tail been completely stunted. Okay, it is not used for the future. Nowadays, it's not used. The remaining organs which were completed and functional in their ancestor, but at the same time, it is mostly present in the ancestor, but they do their some functions. That is called as what is a vestigial organs. This is very, very important. Human body possesses about, spelling mistakes is here, 180 vestigial organ is there. 180 vestigial organ present in our human body. Okay, some of them are listed here. See here. First one is called nictating membrane. Where is the presence of nictating membrane? Nictating membrane present in the, do you know? Ajay, do you know? Dhanalakshmi or no? Okay, nictating membrane is nothing but our eyes. Take an examples of animals, crocodile, and also some other animals. They close their eyes from lower to upper. Okay, there is a small what is that? Skin also present inside the eyes. Okay, they can close it. We are closing from up to down, isn't it? Upper side to lower side. Muscles of pinna. What is maybe pinna? It's mostly present the air. We are having the pinna, isn't it? Take an example. Bat do not have the pinna. Okay, the outermost air, that is called as pinna. It's a muscles. It is also made up of cartilaginous bones. Vermiform appendix. Vermiform appendix also in our body. It is also the end of the, which one, large intestines. End of the large intestine, small finger-like projection is there. Sometimes our body, appendix operation, isn't it? What does that mean? It's a finger-like projections. Okay, and coccyx, it is also another one. Canine teeth. The animal is there, but mostly used for the canine teeth for what is that? Tearing of the prey for their food. Okay, canine teeth. And third molar, otherwise called as visitum teeth. These are all are not used in human being. Segmental muscles of abdomen. The abdomen, we are having the which one? Which one? Segmental muscles of abdomen. Okay, which one? Abdomen, we are having the muscles, there are 4 to 5 segment like structure. What is that? Cecum. And body hair. What is the use of body hair? There is no use. Nipple in male, hair in pinna. These are examples given here. Some of them are listed here, and remaining things are also having how many? 180 vestigial organ is there. See here, these are the vestigial. See here, nictating membrane. This is the sorg. There is a nictating membrane present in it, and also toad. Toad is known as frog. Okay, crocodile, and also owl. Owl from the upper to lower, both the sides. And here also another one. Okay, third one is human being. This is called as nictating membrane. Nictating membrane, we do not use it for our eyes. Only we are using the lid only, eyelid only. Okay, but other animals, they are having the nictating membrane for their, what is that? Wetting process of the eyes. It can be used for the protection of eyes and also wetting. Wetting means, it is moisturizing creations. Okay, the nictating membrane used for the moisturizing of eyes. But we are having the nictating membrane in this area, but it is not used for, what is that? Eyes. These are the one. See the tailbone. See the last is called as tailbone. Okay, in human body, there is a last, it is called as coccyx, tailbone. What is the use of then? This one, we don't have. We do not know the use of this one. Only the present in it, well developed coccyx. See here, this is the large intestine. This is the small intestine. Okay, the end of the large intestine, there is a small finger-like projection. Is that this is called as appendix. Okay, sometimes some of the when we are consuming more recipes, I mean spicy foods, what happens with the appendix also operation? It may a sudden pain is also occur where in the abdomen. Okay, so as a result, what even appendix operation also possible. This is very complicated. Okay, so this is see here another one. See, these are the another vestigial organs. Remnant of the reptilian jaw apparatus. Remnant of the hind limbs. Remnant means what is that? It is functional, non-functional one. No use. That is the reasons. Python, Greenland, whales. Muscles of the external ear of scalp. Reduced tailbones. Nictitating membrane of the eyes. Rudimentary body hairs and wisdom teeth. Pinna muscles. Wisdom teeth. Vermiform appendix. Coccyx. Pilica. Similar nor is nothing but nictitating membranes, body hairs, nipples in males, pyramidons, muscles of abdomen, splint bone in horse, wings of flightless bats. For example, take an example, wings of flightless bats. Anyone? Will you please give an examples of this one? Presence of bat, but there is no use.
Sir, ostrich.
But ostrich, good. Any other
Ostrich.
things? It's a big one, isn't it? A small one, will you please? Good, super. What about the another one is what about the kiwi? Kiwi is also one of the small bat, but it has a what is that? Wings, but they cannot be able to fly. Okay, eyes of deep sea fishes. Okay, externally are with whales. Vestigial eyes of the deep cave and so much so. Okay, these are the vestigial organ have been reported by the scientists, identified by the different animals also. Okay, not only human beings. See that wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth is also a present in here. So this one is focused. Where is it? Here. Okay. See the tailbone. Tailbone is also present the back. See the appendix. Already we saw it deeply. Okay, clearly in the previous slide. So see here. These are the different things. It's a nictitating membrane here. See the coccyx. Is also appendix already here, expandable level, that means magnified level. This is the ear, pinna. Okay, this is the pinna. Pinna, what is the main use of the pinna? It is receive the sound from the surrounding. Okay, see the body being reported as a vestigial organ. Okay, see here. And then we will pass on to the next one is geological time and scale, paleontological evidences. Paleontology, the science that will study of the fossils. How did you know the dinosaurs lives in before these physical times and scales? These are the fossils evidences. Then only we can know the angiosperm and the animal. Which one is a seeded plant? When it grows, which is the golden period of the angiosperm, which one is the golden period of the dinosaurs. Like that, we can identify with the presence of the scale is called a geological time and scale. It is also one of the paleontological evidences. See here, it shows the age of the various eras. Already we saw it, isn't it? Ages of the various eras and periods together with the major group of plant and animal that are believed to have existed during that period. It helps in the study of paleontology. Okay, suppose take an example, coal. Okay, coal produced how many years before, do you know? Precambrian or Silurian or which era? So that is very important. Fossils also very important. They may be divided. It has been divided. That means paleontology mostly they may be divided into 6 eras. How many eras have been reported? 6 eras. Majorly they have divided into 6 eras, which are further divided into period epochs. Already we saw it that which one slides, eras, epochs, periods, and ages, and what are the lifestyles. Already we saw it. Each begins characterized by some specific living forms and climatic changes. Geological time scale is the calendar of Earth past history, indicating the evolution of life through time recorded in the sequence of rocks. This is called as, what is that? Paleontological evidences. What is that? Some of the animals, they may live. Some of the plant also lives. When? What are the colonists? This area, this times the plants also lived. Okay. After that, the cedar plant has started. Developed by this area, this era. Okay. So that is the historical indication. This is a historical indication of evolution is called as, what is that? Paleontology. Okay. See here. How will you identify that? These are the things. See here. This is the period, era. See here. Extinction. These are the things. Okay. So this is a millions of years. Already we saw it, this one. Era, they may be divided into 6 category. Okay. Here the 3 has been reported, and also 3 here is there, isn't it? Okay. And the periods, see that how many periods already we saw it. What are the animals here? Okay. From the starting lower to the last one, human epochs. What are the epochs? Already we saw it. This things is also in the previous slides. Okay. So these are the main important one. See, another one is also same. Okay. So they are all indicating the different periods, different eras, different epoch. These are the lowest animals from the highest animals. So this time, which one is the Paleozoic era? These are the animals are very dominant in character. Okay. So at the same time, this one is a, what is a pterodactyl? These things. This one, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs comes under the Mesozoic. After that, some of them are, what is that? Extinct. And then mammals. Just take an example. Mammals, monkey. Okay. The monkey is also developed into the evolutionary aspects of human beings. These are the, what is that? Evolutionary scales. See, this is also another one. See the male one. So Holocene. These are all, what is that? Yes, Cenozoic. The human being is also a well-developed stage is called a Cenozoic. Holocene is the another thing. Okay, this is a very, very important. Mesozoic, Jurassic. Okay, and Paleozoic, these are the things. Permian. Okay, these are the Devonian, Silurian, Ordovician. So these are the things. So these are all what happened, you know. Evolutionary aspect classified according to their periods, era. Okay, that's the very, very important. Okay. So next, third one is called as biochemical evidences. This is very, very important. What is by biochemical? Each and every plant is made up of cells and other cell organelles and components is all that. They are all very important one. They are all made up of chemical substances. How it will be related one each others? How will you identify now? Why? Okay, with the help of the test, it's called as biochemicals. So that thing's also done by some of the scientists. Majorly, what are the biochemical substances present in you know about protein? Another one is called a gene. Okay, these are the 2 is very, very important. DNA as well as RNA and cell wall, cell structure, and protein biosynthesis. Each and every animals, they are producing the, what is that? Protein molecules for their own protein molecules for their growth. Okay, without DNA and RNA, what happened? There is no protein biosynthesis. That means transcription, translation, and also replication also very, very important. These are all very, very important clues of common ancestor. Common ancestor means what is the meaning? Previous animals as well as 100 and 1,000 millions ago. Okay, what are the animals present in it? What are the animals present in it? What are the similarities of the proteins? That protein molecule synthesized by the recent years. Okay, that is very, very important. See the similarities in protein and gene performing a given function among diverse organisms gives clue to the common ancestry. The other biochemical substances present in the ancestor, but nowadays the new evolutionary animals also, what is that? It has the same functions. The protein biosynthesis development again. Okay, that things also reported. See here, DNA, amino acids, cytochrome C, or similar is related to the organisms. All are having a different animals, different plant as well as animals. What is the main uses for the DNA molecule? What is the main uses of DNA? DNA is an inherited process. The fish is the fish inherit as a fish also. That offspring also similar. The turtle is the same. Duck and pig and monkey and also human beings. So these are the, what is the graphical representation of the, which one in the biochemical evidences. The yeast is there. Yeast is what composition present in? What is it? Polygalactones, isn't it? So moth already know, but it is made up of, yeah, which one you know? So one of the this, which one you know? The structure is called as a fluid mosaic model. That means cell wall is made up of which one you know? Fluid mosaic models. It is also made up of which one? Glycoprotein. Okay, phospholipids. Fish is also same. Animals all are having the same structures. Okay, the DNA already know about. What are the DNA? DNA is deoxyribonucleic acids. Already know about. Amino acids. How many amino acids present in each one? It has a specific amino acid sequences, because human being contain 22 amino acids, particularly 20 amino acids for their production of protein molecules. Cytochrome C, essential for the what is one oxidation reduction process. All are having, but the composition will be different. Okay, these things also. See, embryological support of evidences we will see the next classes. So before that, you should know what are the things already we come across. See what is by homologous organs. Okay, and also what is by what are the homologous organs already present in the plant as well as the animals? Divergent. Okay, and analog organs, convergent evolutions. Okay, open say take an example of open cactus and potato and sweet potato. And then vestigial organ, how many vestigial organ present in? What is the main use of vestigial organs? That things also. How many? 180 vestigial organ present in it. What is the use of that one? There is no. Okay, but already we saw it, these things also. Okay, and pass on to the next one is called as what is the geological time and scale. How many eras present in it? Here all are the one of the what is used for the study of paleontology. The science, the deal study of the fossil is called as paleontology. 6 eras also further divided periods and epochs. Okay, how will you identify the animal's lifespan? With the help of carbon dating. You know about what is by carbon dating? You must know half-life period of carbon. Which carbon mostly used for the isotopes? You know, carbon 14. Very, very important. That is the another things. So these are the eras. Okay, the Cenozoic and Mesozoic and Paleozoic. These things also you must note. You know, what are the biochemical evidences present? You know about the production of protein as well as the gene sequences, such as DNA and RNA. All those things very important, common for all the living organisms. That is very, very important one. And so embryological support for evolutions, we will see the next classes. Okay, do you have any doubt, Bob, in these portions?
No, sir. No.
Okay, just go through it once again. Okay, just read the lessons, you can easily understand. Okay, they ask the question how I will they will ask questions, I will tell you. Okay, one by one. Already I have mentioned here and here. They ask the question in this area like that. Just note it down. Okay. Thank you, my dears. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care. Good night.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. And thanks,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank you
sir.
so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you so much. Okay, ma'am. Bye.